Alright, first video for 2021. Let's get it done. And 3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And before we move along with the video, my family and I would just like to greet you guys a happy new year. Happy 2021. This year will be the best year ever. We wish you guys the best. We wish you guys the greatest growth, your personal growth, your family as well. We wish you the greatest year ever. 2021, let's get it done. Alright, so moving along with the video, I will be unboxing a new lens of mine that will be added to my gear for this year and for the future. This is the Tamron 85 f1.8 SP DI-VC USD. This is the Nikon version, model F016, but this is the Nikon version, and they make lenses for Canon and Sony as well, so they are able to do that. Who is this lens made for? Number one, portrait photographers. We are the most common people who use an 85mm focal length, because number one reason is why I got this lens specifically is for the almost non-existent lens distortion for portraits. It will not distort the face, it will not exaggerate any features of the face, so that's number one. Number two, the f1.8 aperture capabilities of this lens. I know there is a version of 1.4 and 1.2s, but in terms of tight budgets, this is right up my alley for weddings and portraits. Low light performance, f1.8, really good. So getting a great deal as well. So another specific feature of this one is the vibration compensation on an 85mm focal length. VC, or vibration compensation, or another way of saying image stabilization, is fairly good. You know, as far as I've watched and researched and read about and reviews as well, this seems to be a great lens. So looking forward to unboxing this. Let's get it done. Let's get going. Done. Alright, so we are back here. Everything's set up for this, and just look at that packaging itself. So there's the box. So 85 f1.8 DI-VC USD. The filter size itself is 6 to 7mm for Nikon. So this is going to be a thick boy. It's going to be a big lens, a thick lens. And so I got this lens specifically here in Canada, in Calgary. It's on sale for $1,059.99, so $1,060. So it's not a cheap lens, however, it is quite a lot more cost effective than the Canon or Nikon counterparts proprietary lenses. So there you go, and let's just take a look here at the back of the box and some of the features of this lens. So super performance, like I mentioned earlier, it has that designation. It is their top range of lenses from Tamron. Ultrasonic silent drive, a vibration compensation, E-band coating, minimum object distance of 0.8 meters or 31.5 inch, and fluorine coating. So we'll get through that. So lens hood, filter size, mount, and model F016N. Where is it? Just like what it says here. So Canon would have a C and Sony would have an S if you guys were looking to get this for your specific camera system. So let's get open it. Let's get opening. And put that on the side. So there is, this is the lens hood for this particular lens, 85mm HF016 Tamron, made in the Philippines. I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Okay. That's pretty cool. And let's put that over here. So with the magic of video editing, all this mess will be gone. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Alright. So that is the lens hood, which is made in the Philippines. I didn't expect that one. But so, designed in Japan, SP, which stands for Super Performance, 85mm f1.8 DI VC USD, the Tamron over there, and the features of this lens, which is the vibration compensation switch and an auto and manual focus switch. Weight about 600 grams, length 88.8 millimeters and 3.5 inch. Object distance 31.5 inches, like I mentioned earlier. Filter size at 67. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there you go, 67 millimeters. And maximum distance, maximum diameter, so how thick this guy is 84.8 millimeters. So a few features. Let's go over that one. So the VC on and off, the vibration compensation, sounds nice, and the auto and manual focus, that's also pretty good. VC, vibration compensation, which helps with eliminating blurry photos, like I mentioned earlier, indoor indoor shots and whatnot during a wedding, or in indoor shoots in low light situations. This is where the vibration compensation will come in handy. XLD and LD, extra low dispersion glass and low dispersion glass, that basically just helps with a what do you call this, chromatic aberration when backlit subjects are being taken. They have a special coating there on that lens as well for eliminating chromatic aberration. That's the purple fringing. I think that's what it's called. And E-band coating as well, and that's what it was. So just holding the lens, taking a look at the lens, it is really good quality, I think. It is quite thick, but just looking at this, so some of the things that why I chose this lens is, number one, VC feature, vibration compensation, but another thing is the weather sealing on the lens. So you can see there that it has the weather sealing band at the back of the lens. However, I took a look at Tamron's website, and according to them, the switches itself, the focus ring itself, and a few other what do you call this, potential areas of the lens are weather sealed. So living in Canada, snow, a little bit of rain, it can handle that. It protect the lens. It will protect the internal of the lens. So that is another reason why I got this lens. Look at that opening, 1.8, not bad. I'm actually quite happy with this lens, and that's pretty good. I really like it. Now I will grab my camera and show you guys how it looks like with it on my camera. Alright, so with the lens on the camera itself, as you can see, this is a Nikon D750 full frame DSLR. That is how it looks like. I do have the battery grip for the Nikon D750 mounted in the on the camera, and so it is quite large, so you guys can see this is quite a large setup, but it does feel good on the hands when I do grab it. It's not too heavy. I think having the battery grip on my camera does help with the weight distribution on with the lens on it, so that's pretty cool. And I can also hold it like this, so when I am shooting, usually I have it like that, and I could adjust the focus if I choose to do so, but for the most part I'll be holding it like this, cradling it here on the side or on the bottom, and it does feel good on the hands as well, so that is pretty cool. So it is quite a beast, to be honest. It is quite a beast of a lens, I am not going to lie. So looking at this, feeling it, the weight itself, not so bad. I'm actually quite surprised that it is well balanced. It is not a long lens, so it's not going to, the weight distribution is actually somewhere here in the middle, so good weight distribution. And I can take photos of this quite easy. Two hands holding it this way. But there you go. That is a quick unboxing video for this Tamron 85mm f1.8 SPDI VC USD. And yes, I did say that without even looking at my cheat sheet. So if you guys are quite interested in this, I know I got this one brand new out of the box, fresh from the store. However, I do see them being sold online, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, Craigslist, or whatnot. They are far less cheaper, of course. However, I do like the idea of being the first owner of quite some gear of mine, and this is no exception. I hope that I can have this lens here 90 to 95% of the time during a wedding day or portraits and whatnot. Looking forward to using this, and yeah, just overall I am quite satisfied with this purchase, and I would highly recommend this. If you are also in a tight budget, this is one good lens, Tamron. In all cases, and everything said and done, I do like how this looks with my camera, and I do like how it is balanced, number one. Number two, the f1.8 will help definitely in low light situations, and 85mm will be great for portraits. Alright,